Hey guys, it's Josh here. I usually don't do kind of like takes on pop culture stories in this way, but I thought I would hop on the YouTube channel because this story is a big one and it's something that I feel a lot of connection to. Henry Cavill, as you all know by now, is officially out again. Was he ever out before? As Superman. And there's no denying this is a mess. This is what it is. Uh, and as many of you know, you probably saw Henry on my channel on YouTube, taping a live Happy Sad Confused 6 weeks ago, 2 months ago, a day ago. It feels like just yesterday. When Black Adam had just come out and reveling in the moment of his return. We all thought he was back. We didn't know in what form. I don't think Henry knew. I don't. Certainly, I didn't know. But it seemed like it was going to happen. Did Warner Brothers jump the gun? Did Henry do anything wrong? I don't think so. Henry seemingly had the buy-in of Warner Brothers to make that announcement. In my experience, Henry is a super classy guy and has acquitted himself so well in a very difficult, tumultuous era in the DC cinematic universe. Look, bottom line is, I love Henry. I love his Superman. I also love James Gunn. I know some people in the comments may say, F James Gunn. James Gunn is doing what he has to do, which is a tall task, which is putting the DC cinematic universe in the right spot. And I get it. And I bet Henry also gets it, not to speak for him in a certain respect. I mean, his statement was certainly classy, and I'm sure he is devastated knowing how much he loves this character and how much unfulfilled potential there was for his interpretation of Superman. But you got to see both sides of this, and it's not just Superman; it's this entire universe. And James Gunn, look, I get it. He wants to reboot this thing. He wants to reset it as best as possible, and he's joined a moving train, and it's going to be challenging. There are going to be more tough decisions ahead. It seems like Wonder Woman. Seems like Patty's out potentially permanently. Who knows? Does that mean his gal is out, which would be a shame because her casting again was remarkable. And you have the Flash movie. What do we do with that? I guess, as some have said, regardless, that one has the luck, as it were, of dealing with the multiverse and kind of being its own thing potentially. Even if it's a hit, it can live in its own world. And then Aquaman. I mean, how do you just shut down $1 billion franchise? So this isn't the end. There's going to be a lot more. James Gunn has said in January he's going to kind of lay out his vision publicly. So expect more headlines, I would say. Expect more controversy, as it were. But look, let's put this all in perspective. First of all, I always like to do that. Like we're talking about movies. We're talking about superheroes. We're talking about the silly stuff that we love and hold dear, sure. But James Gunn has his heart in the right place, and he's a smart storyteller. In my estimation, you may disagree, and I think he is making the hard, necessary choices he has to make. And of course, I have a personal, professional relationship with Henry, and it's crushing, and I know a lot of you share in that. But it doesn't take away what he did and what he leaves behind as Superman. And he has a legacy, albeit a truncated one, especially in Man of Steel, which will always stand, I think, as one of the best interpretations of that character. So, my take on this, let's try to look at this as a positive. Let's enjoy what Henry Cavill brought to us as a great, amazing Superman. One of the best, if not the best. And let's keep an open mind. That's my attitude about what James Gunn is going to bring to the table. I'm always excited for new interpretations of classic characters. And look, how many Batman have we had in the last 10 years, 15 years? So, yeah, I look forward to what comes next. I mourn today the end of the Henry Cavill era, but I'm not worried about this guy, about his career. Sure, Witcher's behind him too, but that was his choice. He has a movie in the bank with Matthew Vaughn. Who knows? James Bond, you never know. He'll be fine. Henry will be fine. Enola Holmes, he's got a ton of stuff going on. So, again, let's mourn today the end of the Henry Cavill era. Let's enjoy what he contributed. And I'm going to try to keep an optimistic eye and an excited eye, an open heart to what James Gunn brings to a younger, Henry's still young, younger Superman. So anyway, that's my take. Just felt like I should, as a small part, connective tissue to this crazy Henry Cavill Superman run, I thought I would give you guys my take and let you guys comment below and hash it out. Be kind to each other. Be kind to James Gunn. Be kind to Henry Cavill. All right. That's all I have to say. Have a good one.